Let's be honest for a second. Most budgeting advice feels like it was written by a robot that doesn't understand the joy of a $5 coffee or the sheer panic that hits when your car makes a noise it definitely shouldn't be making. You've probably tried those complicated spreadsheets or apps that send you a dozen notifications a day, and yet you still find yourself staring at your bank balance on a Tuesday, wondering where all the money went. If you are tired of feeling like your paycheck is playing a game of hide and seek that you're constantly losing, then you are in the right place. Today, I am going to break down the best budgeting tips for beginners that actually work in the real world, without requiring you to live on ramen or give up your entire social life. We are going to change your relationship with money from a source of stress to a tool for freedom. Before we dive into the secrets of mastering your money, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for this channel. We release weekly guides on financial literacy, wealth building, and practical life hacks that help you keep more of your hard-earned cash. So join our community now and let's grow your bank account together. The very first thing you need to understand about the best budgeting tips for beginners is that a budget is not a prison. It is not a list of things you aren't allowed to do. Instead, think of a budget as a tactical plan. It is you giving every single dollar a job before it leaves your hand. When you don't have a plan, your money just evaporates. You spend $5 here and $10 there, and by the end of the month, you have 100 tiny leaks that have sunk your entire ship. The foundation of any good beginner budget is the 50-30-20 rule. This is the ultimate starting point because it is simple and flexible. You take your total after-tax income and you split it into 3 distinct buckets. 50% goes to your needs, which are things like rent, utilities, and groceries. 30% goes to your wants, which are things like dining out, hobbies, and streaming services. The final 20% goes toward your financial goals, like paying off debt or building an emergency fund. The reason this works so well for beginners is that it allows for balance. It acknowledges that you are a human being who wants to have fun, but it ensures that your future self is also being taken care of. One of the most common mistakes beginners make is trying to track every single cent manually from day one. That is a recipe for burnout. If you want to make this habit stick, you need to lean into the concept of automated savings. This is one of the most effective best budgeting tips for beginners because it removes human error and willpower from the equation. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account the very same day your paycheck hits. If you never see that money in your main balance, you won't miss it. You will naturally adjust your spending based on what is left over. This is often called paying yourself first. Most people pay their bills, pay the grocery store, pay the gas station, and then try to save whatever is left at the end of the month. The problem is that usually nothing is left. By flipping the script and saving first, you guarantee progress regardless of how the rest of the month goes. Another critical strategy is the use of sinking funds. This sounds technical, but it's actually very simple and life-changing. A sinking fund is just a way to save for those expenses that you know are coming but aren't monthly. Think about car registration, holiday gifts, or your annual Amazon Prime subscription. Most people treat these like emergencies when they happen, but they aren't emergencies because they are predictable. To set this up, look at your big yearly expenses, divide the total by 12, and set that amount aside every month in a separate account. When December rolls around or your car needs its annual service, the money is already there, sitting and waiting for you. This prevents you from having to dip into your emergency fund, or worse, putting it on a credit card and paying interest. Speaking of groceries, this is where most beginner budgets go to die. Food is a massive variable expense that can easily spiral out of control. To master this, you have to stop shopping with your stomach and start shopping with a list. One of the best budgeting tips for beginners in the kitchen is meal prepping, but not the kind you see on social media with 30 identical Tupperware containers. Just plan 3 or 4 meals for the week and buy only those ingredients. Avoid the middle aisles of the grocery store, where the expensive processed snacks live, and stick to the perimeter, where the whole foods are. Also, never go to the store hungry. It is a scientific fact that a hungry brain makes terrible financial decisions. You will walk out with a frozen pizza and 3 boxes of cookies that weren't on the list every single time. We also have to talk about the psychological side of spending. We live in a world designed to make us spend money instantly. Between one-click ordering and targeted social media ads, your brain is under constant attack. To combat this, implement a 48-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over $30. If you see something you want, you're allowed to buy it, but you have to wait 2 full days first. Often, the dopamine hit of the want fades away within 24 hours, and you realize you didn't actually need that gadget or those shoes. This simple delay can save you hundreds of dollars a month without you feeling like you're depriving yourself. Finally, remember that your budget is a living document. It shouldn't stay the same every single month because your life doesn't stay the same. Some months have birthdays, some months have higher heating bills, some months you might get a small bonus or a gift. Sit down for 20 minutes at the end of every month and review what happened. Don't judge yourself for overspending, just look at the data. If you spent too much on coffee, don't beat yourself up, just adjust the number for next month or find a way to cut back elsewhere. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is awareness. When you are aware of where your money is going, you are in control. And when you are in control, the stress starts to melt away. This is how you build a true foundation for wealth.